a diva. I'm 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 a diva.
To my brow, and I am actually using an angled brush to do this. As you can notice, I've added this brow, and in difference, you can see my next brow is ever so jealous. So I'm going to go ahead and add the shadow to the second brow. Now for you ladies that are having issues with your brows, you may not mess with them because someone jacked them up and you want to allow them to grow. You can use the same technique in actually doing that, but this allows you to still have that sharpness to your brow without anybody noticing that they're jacked up. So I'm going to actually show you how to create that fresh new look. What you're going to actually need is going to be a precision paintbrush, very fine toothbrush, and you're going to need a very light shadow. I'm actually going to be using CoverGirl in 520 for this. I've already added the color, so I'm going to go ahead with this pencil and apply very gently underneath where I've just outlined this color with this foundation, and as you can see, it's really cleaning up any excess. And you can follow the same routine at the top of your brow. You don't have to make it seem as hard as people make it seem. It's really about having the proper brushes to create and achieve this, because this could turn into a mess if you use your brush. If it's too big of a brush, it needs to be very fine. So as you see, this brow, I've created that sharpness, and for this brow, you can see towards the end it's not as sharp. So I'm going to take this brush from the bottom and I'm just going to clean it up. And as you notice, it really creates that sharpness that every diva wants in her brows. And if you're using the appropriate brush, it really just makes it effortless. So there we go. I've created the sharpness in my brows. Now let's just go ahead and move ahead to liner. Now, as you know, I love using my liquid liner, and I'm using my bent angle brush. And I said again, this bent angle brush just makes it very easy for the application of the liner, not making it a hard task at all to actually apply. So I'm dipping it into my Eye Studio by Maybelline, and I'm going to go ahead and apply this from the corners of my eye until probably midway. So as you can see, it really creates that enhancement in your eye, giving you that sexiness. So doing the same with this eye. And now, this is something that is going to be really more so preference. I like to still add a little bit of that black taking that just to the end of my eye. So this has really made my eyes more of a cat. So this is almost finished. I've created the silhouette of the depth at the ends of my eye, the brightness in the middle of my eye carrying forward to the bridge of my nose, the highlighter color following the brim of my brows. And now I'm going to go ahead and add my lashes. Before I do, I'll go ahead and add the mascara. I'm using Lancome Defensive mascara. Remember, ladies, clean your brushes as always. You can buy new makeup wands at any counter. Alright, so now I'm going ahead and adding I've added the mascara, creating that bit of pop to the bottom of my own lashes. And now I'm going to be adding some very pretty natural looking lashes. Now for lashes, ladies, I have all different types. Inbox me, Facebook, and I can definitely hook you up with natural to extreme lashes. So I'm going to go ahead and use the bonding glue, which I love, which is very less the harsh of the store-bought lashes glue. All your lashes falling out, you don't have that issue with using the bonding glue. So remember, ladies, it comes in a horseshoe shape. If you hold the brim of the lashes in a horseshoe shape, it makes it an easy application for just putting on your lashes. So just follow me. I'm actually going to take the brim of the lashes and apply them ever so gently to where I've applied. So as you can see, very seamless, very sexy, very nice. And just look at the difference of adding a lash with liner and not having that. Just, it's a very subtle difference, very sexy. I'm going to go ahead and apply my other lash. Same thing. Take the horseshoe shape. And now take the lash, apply it to the inner corner of the eye, apply it along the lash line. Now, if you have any hiccups with it not going into the appropriate place that you want, I always keep, I made my own little concoction of a brush that I call my glue brush. If I have any glue that comes at a point where I don't want it to come, I actually have made this brush. It's a broken brush that I actually just applied glue to that allows it, just like gum, if you get gum anywhere, you can pick up the excess gum by using gum. Sounds crazy, but it works. So I did the same thing with blue. So now I've applied my lashes. Very seamless, very sexy, very you. So this is the conclusion of a natural look. I have the whites, bright of my color. I have the depth of my color. I have the highlight of my brow. So stay tuned for applying foundation and making for a smooth finish. Stay fab, stay true, stay you. Smooches.